Hey everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Music Mondays, the show where I talk about a new music album or a topic, and this is an interesting one. So I like to find interesting topics to talk about. Sometimes they're newer, or sometimes stuff just pops up. I'm like, that looks interesting. And I like looking at listicles, like these bands or like a video of like these are the top Christian songs that rock or whatever, or like the top music videos. Go check out that video that I did. But this one is from Buzzfeed, the most, I guess, the internet company with the most integrity. I guess just they made one which I found interesting that this is something they put on their website, but it is the 11 bands you might not realize are Christian. With the tagline, "Not every band with Christian lyrics gets lumped in with Christian rock," in quotations. You might be surprised by who has escaped that label. This was made April 12th, 2013. I'm really concerned what's going to be on this list. Just it being BuzzFeed and they put. So let's just go ahead and take a look at it. But before we do, consider like, comment, subscribing on this video, and subscribing to the channel. Along with checking out my website, thisnathanpodcastnetwork.com. So let's get into it. Let's see. The first one we have is U2. U2 have consistently put their Christian faith and biblical themes at the center of their music over the past 3 decades, but have never sold themselves as a Christian band. This was worked out pretty well for them. Given that they are one of the most popular rock acts of all time. Most U2 songs have Christian themes, but are examples from here's some examples from their catalog. So let's just go ahead. Just look it up. U2 40. Because this is a band I've never heard of. See, there are some people who believe that they're a Christian band or the members really some are Christian but on edge, paint broad pictures of what their faith looks like, but it is true saving faith where repentance and faith are required just as Jesus demands. I've never heard a statement from Bono Edge or Christ. So the first band, it just seems like some of them are religiously influenced, so that does come in their songs, but inherently it doesn't mean Christian, as a lot of metal and Christian, like a lot of metal music. I know it says rock, but a lot of metal music likes to use a lot of iconography you find in the Bible. So I don't know. But what are some examples? 40 from the War has lyrics lifted from Psalm 40. I waited patiently on the Lord. He inclined and heard my cry. He lifted me up out of the pits and out of the miry clay. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It's a straight up gospel song. Most of the songs are about a crisis of faith and wake up dead man. It directly addresses Jesus Christ. So a lot of songs, but it's more as an expletive. But alright, what's the next one? Mumford and Sons. Sons. Band leader Marcus Mumford's parents are leaders in the Evangelical Vineyard Church in England, and he is a member of the church to this day. Well, so were the Jonas Brothers, and their career caused their dad had to leave the church. So look that up. And he's a member of his church. Most of the songs reflecting his spirituality come more directly than others. Mumford told The Guardian in 2010 that his lyrics are a deliberately spiritual thing, but deliberately not a religious thing. I think faith is something beautiful and something real and something universal. Let's see. Okay, so it just seems like Mumford, or whatever his name is, Marcus Mumford, he's religious, but not a Christian. He likes the ideas of religion and will use them, but a lot of people are going to mistake religion and religious as Christianity, and I think I'm using too many air quotes, but Belle and Sebastian. Eagles' primary songwriter Stuart Murdoch has been very open about his faith and regular involvement in activities at his local parish in Scotland. It's been biblical themes in his band's songs by their audience. It seems to be pretty secular, and they're rarely mentioned as a Christian band, but there's a few verses in his songs that are overly religious. Again, another band I have not heard of. See in life how a Scottish Christian singer helped me find my queer identity. Okay, but just by reading that, I have this feeling. I don't know much about Belle and Sebastian, but I have a feeling they're one of those people. We're Christian, but we support everyone, much like Icon for Hire now. So, the Abbott Brothers, band in indie folk. These guys, I think I've heard of actually. I think so. Yes, they're Christian, from what I can tell. Not a lot of articles say anything, but I think they do, and I think they're one of those bands that can hop between the lines and aren't affected. So, yes, I think. Let's see. Then number 5, they have Black Sabbath. I want to hear the reasoning. Black Sabbath is being accused of promoting their cult and Satanism, but it's pretty ironic given that many of their songs were clearly quite Christian, and Ozzy Osbourne was singing about fearing the devil and the vengeful God. I only know because they did Iron Man, so let's see. Paranoid, Black Sabbath, When Death Calls, Master of Reality, Iron Man, Crazy Train, War Pigs. So I have a feeling a lot of this list is just I'm a Christian, but not really. It's very skin deep. It's very not very well educated article. But let's see what number 6 is. Lenny Kravitz. Who is Lenny Kravitz? I've never.
Okay, well, here's a Hunger Games. Okay.
He's the reason they say he's a Christian is he's gone through years to celibacy as part of his faith and has a large cross tattooed on his back. Yes, because you have a tattoo that's a cross, or you have a cross necklace. You're immediately Christian, and he doesn't still be. Well, neither do Catholic priests, or so they say. But okay, I just see that Lane Kravitz talks about his Jewish upbringing. I don't want to judge the guy. Maybe he is. Maybe he just takes things a little too serious. He goes a little extra with it. But again, like the Jews say that they believe. I have a feeling it's the same way. Like maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But you know, let's just see what movies. Maybe he's undecided. But Kings of Leon, the three follow brothers in Kings of Leon are the sons of United Pentecostal Church preacher, and thought their music is generally secular. They're bringing informed a lot of the lyrics. Oh, okay, so yeah, just because you grew up in church doesn't mean you're like Christian stuff. Stuff just happens where you aren't, and then they lead with, well, their son's a Pentecostal preacher. I guess if you leave, I guess to this person, if you leave church, you're still some part of Christian. Is that what he's getting at? But I don't. Okay, they have a song called "Sex on Fire." When did this come out? 2009. I don't know why you're releasing songs like that. Again, I think it's one of those like superficial things. Let's see, Evanescence. Ooh, Evanescence co-founder, original primary songwriter Ben Moody came out as Christian rock world, so it shouldn't become a surprise that many of the band's lyrical themes, article Christian themes. The band's records were mostly found in Christian record shops before they became a huge mainstream success. I think that's the same thing with 21 Pilots. See, Rolling Stone made an article. When did this come out? I don't know. Evanescence Fall from Grace, partnered by the band's use of profanity, recent press interviews, Wind Up Records chairman Ian Meltzer has ordered the work called Evanescence CDs from purchase stores and radio stations. Yeah, there are some Christian artists that I do believe are Christian, but sometimes some of their language that's used. But recently, music the band is now opposed to promoting or supporting any religious agenda. Okay, so it's a lot like the first band, whatever their name was. U2 and Mumford or something. It's a lot like that. And even them in the interviews, it seems like they're just saying they don't know why they're there. So this whole article just seems very superficial. Let's see, Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. I have a feeling they're going to be a lot like Black Sabbath. Let's see, BRMC. It's really those spiritual gospel. Just right, it's been present in the beginning. They're just that images, thin lines, lightly painted. Yeah. So according to this, it just seems like they sing very thin-veiled songs, I guess. Let's go and listen to one. Yeah, I have to agree with this one. Just, they used thin-veiled images, I guess. Number 10, Sufjan Stevens. Making set-oriented indie music by NPR listeners and Pitchfork readers, but he's always been open about his Christianity and a regular tour in Brooklyn. She's wondering about the sexually of a hot, sensitive young singer-songwriter who wears angel wings at live shows on tour and who doesn't seem to have a girlfriend or be dating publicly. I like this. Talking about South Park, where Cartman goes to write Christian music to get noticed. Some bands do that. But it seems like it's like a maybe. Like they say he's religious, but I never say one saying he's outright Christian. So maybe he is. I don't really know. All right, and our last one, the Civil War. Okay, Joe Williams got her start as a Christian pop singer, but was distanced herself from overly religious music as half the country full due to the Civil War. But even though when singing essentially secular songs about love and romance, she peppers her lyrics with reference to faith and Christian iconography. Okay, so this is a band a lot like Evanescence, where a band member is a Christian and then leaves. This is whole list. I didn't go very deep in all of them because that would take hours. But this article seems very shallow, one note, flesh deep. So I'm gonna leave a link to the article in the description. You guys can go check it out yourself. Put your thoughts. What do you think? I think it's just a very uneducated article, and I just wanted to break down a little more. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, I guess, because I got nothing else more to say, just, I guess, do your research. Listen to bands use discernment. If you don't know, talk to someone about it, pray about it. If you really don't know, you probably shouldn't be listening to it. So, I don't know. But I do know you consider like, comment, subscribing to the channel and the video, and check my website out at thisantipodcastnetwork.com. And I will see you later. Stay bridge, stay
Take it!